Jake Quickenden, X Factor star. Hello, Jake.
How you doing, buddy? You alright?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm not too bad at all, thank you.
Now, this is my opinion, and I think it's along with a lot of people out there. You should have been in the X Factor live shows.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that a lot.
And I mean, you were with Nicole Scherzinger. You made it to Judges' Houses, which we saw on Sunday.
Yeah.
What was it like for you when Nicole sat you down and she told you that you wasn't going through? How did you feel at the time?
Mate, I was absolutely devoed, to be honest. Like, absolutely devoed. But at the end of the day, like, I didn't really expect to be there anyway. So for me, it was like, I've had a free holiday. I've got a bit of a tan, and I'll go home and work on music another way.
But I mean, it must be gutted because there must have been times, during the time you were sat down that you thought, hang on, I might be going through, because the response you got, I mean, on Twitter as well, you got nearly 95,000 people following you already. You've become huge. And a lot of people were sending you supportive messages. So did you ever, at any time think, hang on, I can do this?
I think, like, I know what you mean, but, like, every now and again, when I was sat around, I was thinking, I've got this far, so why not? Why can I not get there? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the fact is, the lads who got through are all very talented, and with James's voice is the best voice I've ever heard. So I used to be sat in the room with him, and he used to be singing, and I just used to think, what am I doing on here? Like, I ain't gonna win against him. So, like, literally for me, sometimes I thought maybe I can get through, but it was just an amazing experience. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have never got a chance to do it, and it was awesome.
And I mean, so what made you want to audition for the X Factor? What made you, get up and go and thought, hang on, this is for me?
I taught myself guitar, to be honest, and when I heard that it was, you can write your own stuff and you can play guitar, I thought this year's a good year. And I did apply like every other year, but I always made up an excuse not to go down. Like, I went and got drunk on the night before and stuff like that. So I always ended up not going. So on this one, I just thought, right, I'll give it a crack. And it was my first year, and I ended up at Judges' Houses, so I can't really complain. It was amazing.
And so, did you have a favourite judge? Was there someone who you kind of prefer? Maybe Louis Walsh, was he your favourite?
I'd have liked Gary or Talisa, to be honest.
And do you think if you had one of those, you may have got through?
I don't. That's the thing, mate. You don't know. You can't call it. Like, for me, you just literally can't call anyone's decisions on the show, because I sang pretty poo, to be honest, at Judges' Houses. So if I'd have sang amazing, I might have gone through. So it's a toss of the coin, and you can't really guess it.
So does anyone influence you in music? Is there somebody that you look up to? Is there somebody you kind of not base yourself on, but you listen to them and think, hang on, that's the style I want to go in?
Do you know, like, I listen to a lot of, like, Plan B, Ed Sheeran and Ben Howard and stuff like that, and, like, the fact that Ed Sheeran just did it, like, he gigged every night, he did everything he could, and it paid off for him, do you know what I mean? And now he's massive, his songs are sick. So, like, literally, probably those three, for me, are just absolutely smashing it.
And what's next for you now? What are your upcoming plans?
I'm going to get into the studio and write some more music. I've got some stuff that I'm wanting to get on iTunes. So I'm going to get into the studio and get that done. And hopefully someone might see me and hear me and think he's all right and give me a little chance.
Now, because this is obviously fame when you're on the X Factor, it's kind of sprung upon you quite fast, isn't it? Because 1 minute nobody knows who you are or anything like that. Then all X Factor have to do is put a picture of you on Facebook, and you got like 20,000 likes within a couple of minutes. What's that like?
Mate, it's crazy, and like it's so nice that people do that, and it's so nice people being like proper sound on Twitter and stuff like that. It's crazy. It's surreal, and it's taken me back, and I never really expected it, to be honest. So when people are being nice, I'm just very, very thankful that they are, and it's just a nice feeling knowing that people are behind you, really.
And what friends did you make, during the show? Because obviously there was loads of other contestants. Did you make friends with people that you think, it's going to last? I'm going to be friends with this person.
Yeah, man. Like Adam's one of my best mates now, and James Arthur and Rylan are brilliant lads. I keep in touch with both of them. Jermaine texts me all the time. Out of the girls, I speak to Lucy quite a bit. The bands, Uni and Jay. are just like, well, when I met them, they were Triple J, just 3 of them, but they've added another member. But those 3 lads were absolutely legends. So I'm going to keep in touch. I have made friends for life. Do you know what I mean? So that's another good thing that's come out of it as well.
And does it give you confidence? Because obviously you've got to go out there and perform in front of a huge audience, and sometimes that's people's first gig. So did you gain confidence from your time?
Definitely. Like, it's made me realise that this is what I want to do forever. Like, I just want to make my music. I've started writing a lot more, and it has made me a lot. I still get nervous, don't get me wrong. I still start sweating if I'm singing in front of 2 people. But for me, like, it has given me a lot of confidence.
This might cheer you up, because you already, for some reason, you have my mum's number because I called you on her phone the other day.
Yeah,
but
she's not texting me back, mate. It's doing me head in.
My nan just said that they think she should have put you through. You were her favourite. Oh,
yes, get in.
See, my nan's loving you.
Get in. Your nan and your mum, mate. I'm an absolute
Oh, my, you're going to have my sisters next. It's going to be my whole family.
Bring them all, mate. Bring them all.
So, obviously you're going to work on some music, you're going to get some stuff on YouTube and stuff and see, if people kind of, get in contact with you.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like, I've got quite a bit of stuff on YouTube at the minute anyway, so, and it's got good response, so hopefully you just need to be in the right place at the right time and get spotted by the right person, and hopefully that'll happen. I'm not going to stop doing music because I know that's what I want to do, so...
And you've done a lot of gigs so far, haven't you, since you left? You had one, was it the other night?
Mate, I've done loads. I've got one tonight, actually. As soon as I finish this, I'm rushing off. I've got a 45-minute drive. I'm doing a wedding tonight, so...
That's great stuff. It's been a pleasure. We're going to get you back on a show, definitely, if you're up for that.
Mate, defo.
Come on the show again, and when you get some songs, we'll play it on air by all means, and stay in contact, see what upcoming plans you're doing.
Oh, mate, that's class. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
No worries, buddy. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. See you later. Bye.
In a bit, bud.